everyone, it's Alejandra, and I'm standing inside of my very organized closet, and I'm so excited to be giving you guys a closet tour today because I have spent maybe a little over 6 months trying to set up my closet, trying to get it right, trying to just organize it in a way that it's going to work for my needs and my habits and stuff. So, alright, so I just want to show you everything that I've done here. So I am standing on one side of the closet. There's another side behind me or in front of me that I'm going to show you in just a second, but this side, this is where I have all of my drawers and shelves with baskets and then all my handbags up there. And then the other side has all of the hanging space and the shoes and the necklaces and stuff. So let me just start with the drawers and show you everything. So first off, this system here is made by IKEA. It's called the Pack System and it comes in multiple colors. This is the black brown. Everything is customizable, meaning that it has these little pegs on the side of the closet, so you can always take a shelf out, add a drawer, or you could add a rod to hang stuff, or you can move this higher or lower depending upon what you're storing. So everything is just, it's in the right spot right now, and I really like the way it's set up. So, okay, so the drawers. So up here is where I have all of my jewelry and accessories. So I went ahead and I found all of these nice jewelry organizers from Michaels. Now, I loved the color. I love hot pink. I love zebra print and leopard print and stuff. So they were, I don't know, it was just fun. It was matched my personality. So I got them. They were actually on clearance at Michael's. I think they were maybe $3 or $4. I don't remember, but they have little sections. So I have accessories like sunglasses, jewelry boxes, bracelets, scarves, belts. And then over here I have rings, bracelets, some necklaces and earrings and stuff. And then in the very front, I have all of my accessories that I use more often than some of my other accessories. So I have like my small handbag like this. I have this in black and beige. I always use these when I don't want to carry a big purse. I just want to carry something small. So I keep those right here. And then I have all of my hats. So I don't wear hats too often, but when I go to the gym, sometimes I wear a hat or just running errands and stuff. So I have all of my everyday hats right here. And then, so that's the jewelry and accessories drawer. And then the next one down is where I have pajamas, leggings, and sweatpants. So I am a big leggings person. In the winter, I wear leggings like every single day. So leggings has its own section here, and then sweatpants, I'm always wearing sweatpants also, so sweatpants are here, and then pajamas. Pajamas are folded nicely over here. And what I did here was I used these dividers. These are spring-loaded dividers that they go inside drawers, and they're spring-loaded, so they fit multiple size drawers. So they just keep the sections separated, and then at the bottom of the drawer, you can kind of see down here, is where I have this shelf liner that actually it smells. It smells like, I think it's cucumber lime. So it just gives the drawer a nice scent. And you just line the drawer, and then all I did was use double-sided tape to kind of keep it down so it doesn't slide everywhere. Now, something else you can do, and what I've done here is every time I go to the mall, which I don't really go too often, but every time I go to the mall and I'm looking for perfume samples or something, I bring home the perfume sample and I just stick it inside of my drawer. So if I didn't have that liner down there, then I would still have a nice scent inside of the drawer. So here's a sample one that I got from Macy's, and I'm just going to stick it at the bottom of the drawer. So now my drawer has a nice smell. Okay, so that's the pajama drawer. Down here is where I have all of my undergarments. So I've shown this on camera before and I thought it was kind of weird, but whatever. Underwear, socks, bras, and I have the same spring-loaded dividers right here. So it kind of divides up, the categories of stuff. And then I have the same liner at the very bottom of the drawer that's, it stays in place with the double-sided tape. And then all the socks are they're color-coded like everything else in the store, but they're kind of categorized in a way where like gym socks here, fancy socks here, or like dressy socks here, and then pajama socks, like these fuzzy socks, are all the way in the back. Okay, so something else you could do if you want to have like a nice scent inside your drawer is get these little scented sachets, I think they're called. I think this is from Target or something. They're really inexpensive, and you just put them in the side of your drawer, and so the whole drawer will smell nice and fresh. Yeah, and then down here, exercise, there's really Nothing special about that drawer. And then tanks and tees. Okay, so down here is where I have all of my, they're tank tops and t-shirts, and what I do is I roll them so I can immediately see exactly what I'm looking for right when I open the drawer. So if I open the drawer and I'm like, okay, I'm looking for my yellow tube top, then I just look in the yellow section and I see it right away. So it's just easy to see and find exactly what you're looking for. Now, if you're going to roll your tank tops and t-shirts, the goal is not to roll them perfectly. Like, they might look perfectly rolled there, but the goal is just to get them in its place and have everything visible. So if something is, if you just, you get a shirt out of the laundry and you just want to quickly roll it like this, maybe that's not perfect, but it's still visible. It's still going to keep it from being wrinkled when you wear it, and it's somewhat in a rolled form. So that's okay too. It's not about making things perfect. Okay, the bottom drawer. Bottom drawer is where I have all of my jeans, my, what are they called? Legging, jeans, whatever they're called, and then my skirts, like long, short skirts, and then I have some shorts there. Really, there's nothing special about this drawer. I have a spring-loaded divider in place to keep everything separated. I roll my jeans. I fold all my legging jeans because they don't really they don't really roll that nicely, and then I just fold all my skirts and stuff. So I don't really wear skirts that often, and those are kind of like longer skirts. So yeah, that's why they're not hanging. They're just folded instead. So that is everything inside that drawer. And then in the top of the closet here, I have all of these, they're like sweater containers, sweater baskets, sweater bins, that's what they're called. And I like the design because I feel like it kind of, I don't know, it's pretty. And then I added a pop of color with this label. All I did was take scrapbook paper. I just cut it into a square that fits this window, put it inside, and then I labeled the section with what's inside, so sweaters. And if you have these bins, these are from the Container Store. If you have them, all of the handles, they come wrinkled, which is kind of bizarre, but when I was shopping for them, I was kind of looking for handles that weren't wrinkled, but that does not exist. So all I did was take my flat iron, I put it on a really low setting, and I just ironed the handles out, so now all the wrinkles are out, and now it just hangs really nicely, and there's no wrinkles. Okay, so sweaters, purses, beachwear, and then travel. So everything is just kind of tossed inside. Nothing is really, like the sweaters are folded. Travel, that's just like travel bags, cosmetic bags and stuff. That's just tossed in there. Purses, that's kind of just tossed in there. And then beachwear, that's just tossed in there also. And then I have, this is my little ring holder that I just keep on the shelf. It's a poodle. You guys know that I love poodles. We have a toy poodle, so it's just cute. And then every day after, before I go to sleep, I always just hang my ring there. Okay, so up here is where I have handbags. So all my handbags are nested inside of each other. Now, I do have some purses down here inside of this sweater bin that I just showed you guys. These are more like, I don't know, medium-sized handbags, as opposed to these up here. They're larger ones. They're more like duffel bags or weekend bags, and they're all nested inside of each other. And then I use these dividers. They're shelf dividers. They clip onto the shelf, and then they just they keep the bag upright. So if the bag is going to fall over, it's not really going to fall over because there's a shelf divider there. And then keep all my wigs up there, which is kind of weird, but I don't know why I have a wig. It's just kind of fun to wear on occasion. And then my step stool is over here. So if I wanted to grab a bag up there, I wouldn't have to call Ed inside my closet because he's so tall and he could easily reach that. I just grab my step stool and get the bag up there. So that is everything on this side of the closet. Let me show you the other side of my closet. This is the other side of my closet. So this is where I have all of my hanging clothes, and I have all my shoes at the very top. So I'll just start up here. Okay, so all my everyday shoes, like my flip-flops, my tennis shoes, my, I guess that's everything I wear, flip-flops and tennis shoes. Those are all in door pockets on the door, like the closet door, because it's very easy to access. It's within, within reach, and it's just super accessible. So all the shoes that I don't really wear that often, like heels and shoes for special occasions and stuff, those go in shoe boxes at the very top of my closet. And what I really wanted to do was I really wanted to do the picture of the shoe in front of the shoe box. But if you've ever done that before, you know it takes so much time, and I was trying to think of what else can I do that doesn't take up that much time, that's still like, you can still tell which shoe is which. So I just took my label maker and I took my pink label tape and I just labeled everything with whatever I thought made sense. So like orange Ashley heels, like I know those are my orange heels that Ashley gave me, so it just makes sense inside my head. Okay, and so down here is where I have all of my, there's some long skirts, there's some sundresses, and that's really about it over here in this section. And then over here I have all of my fancier shirts, like short sleeve blouses, and then I have like my favorite t-shirts that I wear like on a weekly basis. Those are all hanging here, and then all my sleeveless tops are all in the front here. So everything is categorized by what category it is, and then after I categorize it, I put everything in color-coded order because it just makes sense in my head, because when I come inside my closet, if I know I'm looking for my orange t-shirt, like my orange nicer t-shirt, I'm just going to go to the t-shirt section and then go to the orange section, and I immediately find what I'm looking for. Okay, and then up here is where I have all of my long sleeve tops, like long sleeve t-shirts and long sleeve blouses and stuff. And I do the same thing. I put them in color-coded order because it's just easier to find and retrieve exactly what you're looking for when you walk inside the closet. I switched my hangers. So before I was using the wooden, they were kind of thick hangers from IKEA. I think it was like 10 to a pack or something. But I swapped them for these felt-lined hangers from Costco. I think they were a pack of 36 for $9.99. It was a super incredible deal. And at first, I didn't really like these hangers because I feel like the clothes just like clings to them too much, and then it's hard to just take things off when you're kind of in a rush getting dressed. But I tried them and I really like them, and they're super affordable and they're space saving because they're so thin that you can just fit a lot in the closet. So I think I did that switch maybe last year. I don't really remember when. So something else I do inside my closet is I make sure that each garment that's hanging on a rod has enough breathing space. So for example, if like you can kind of see that it's pretty easy to take out one of the hangers and put it back in because nothing is like jam-packed like that. When it's too jam-packed, it's too hard to pull something out or even put something back. And when something is too hard to put away or too hard to access, then that means it's not probably getting used as much as it could be if it was just set up a little bit easier. So you want to make sure that everything has enough breathing space. Okay, so over here I have a necklace organizer that just pulls out from the side of the closet, and it's made for all kinds of accessories. You don't have to just put necklaces. You can put scarves, or you can put bracelets or belts or ties. I just have a lot of necklaces, so it just works really well. Okay, so on this side of the closet I have another accessory organizer that I put all my other necklaces. So each necklace gets its own little hook. Some of them are doubled up, or some of them are tripled. Depends on the weight of the necklace. But I like how it just slides out and then slides right back in. Okay, so something else I do is I use these little dividers in each of the sections. So for all my tube dresses, I have this little divider that just hangs on the rod that keeps the sections separated, so I know what's going to go on this side and what's going to go on this side. So this just goes in front of the dress section. Okay, and then over here on the closet door, on the inside of the door, I have door pockets that, again, they just hang on the top of the door. Nothing is drilled into the door or anything. It just kind of sits on top of hooks for all of my everyday shoes. So these are shoes that I wear like all week long or every day, like flip-flops, tennis shoes, slippers. I'm really like such a casual dresser, so yeah, so I just have all my casual shoes right here. Easy to access, easy to put away, and super convenient. And